Alright, so this is part 2 of our Wednesday 29th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Part 2, so this will come directly after part 1, just as the sun is slowly creeping round the roof here. But so you can kind of see really where we're at. Just wanted to show this again because, like I said, just keep documenting this all the time. Mum, well, you can see the state of this table, right? Anyway, whatever. But it has been all day again. All day, innit?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Remember what we said about the old sulfur dioxide?
Huh.
That's an interesting one. Like I said, anybody that wants to have a look into that, have a little look. We're actually clearing a little bit here, as you can see, right? But this has been, so as we've said before, the old fuel crisis thing, hilariously funny. I think 1975 was a big one, when all the old bangers were all lined up outside garages, weren't they? Like it said, 2 miles long. But yeah, so it's just been all day again. And like we said, you know, I know it's old nonsense, and we keep going on about the same old thing, but it has been a very interesting Wednesday, like we said, with these bods. And it's been very windy again today as well, because of course every time the sun goes behind any kind of cloud, the wind picks up. Another thing I'm going to make a little clip on for all you jardiniers out there, you gardeners, is going to show you. Well, you can't really see down there, but we've got a bunch of sort of desert yuccas. We grew. Well, I think we've probably had about, how do you reckon, 60 in all? Gotta be 60, yeah, right?
Yeah. We've grown them on from babies, haven't we?
Yeah, but a mate of ours gave us one of these yuccas years ago, and of course it kept having babies, and we planted them on, and we gave them to friends, and we did all kinds of stuff with them, and they flower beautifully. Well, anyway, there's a few of these plants that have just been completely, well, killed off, really, I suppose, and they are super hardy. Now, anybody that's into all this kind of garden stuff might have an idea of what the problem is, but when we looked before, it said about well-drained soil, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Now, these have been in 20 years. We didn't put them in a month ago, so we had one in a big pot at the front of where we come up to the house. That's had it. And they've basically all just gone completely brown and dried up. And they weren't like that last year, but they were starting to go after this big push with this nonsense. It just keeps going and going. And yet other plants are going mad, aren't they? Mm-hmm. So it's quite funny. It's like certain things seem to be susceptible to whatever is going on. And I know people are going to say, well, some of these plants are probably old now, and that's true, but when you look at how long a desert yucca is supposed to live, or could live, and they've all gone exactly the same at the same time. And the other thing is, like we said, and it's quite funny, because Mum pulled up on the old RHS, and she's actually sending pictures that our buddleias have been destroyed by these aphids.
They've had reports well, all over from England and Europe to say that what is going on with these aphids, and the RHS have been doing a lot of research the past 2 or 3 years, because they don't know what they are,
no,
where they've come from, and what you can do about it. So they've asked people to send photographs and details regarding their problem, and they've thanked whoever's already done that for taking the trouble to get in touch with them. So very interesting.
Yeah, and we've got two really big ones that grow up the ramp leading up to the front of the barn.
I mean, it was beautiful, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
White, pure white,
Yeah.
enormous flowers
Lots
on
of
it.
butterflies.
Yes.
For all you
Yeah.
programmers out there. And last year we noticed it had this stuff on it, and the leaves started to curl, and then they went all sticky, and we managed to deal with it. So we always cut it back every year, and it just got mullered this year, and there's basically nothing left. And it is quite old, but how long does a buddleia last? I don't know.
But we had it on the other one.
Oh yeah, we had it on the purple one last year, but
we managed to cure that, if I want a better word.
But we've sprayed it with the old blue stuff that they, here, and washing up liquid a lot, and it's looking very sorry for itself. But the funny thing is as well is that I took a stick from it about 3 years ago, stuck it in the ground at the back of where we put the mowers, and I used that just to grow an ivy up, and it grew a new buddleia. And it was enormous. It went mad. This was about 3 or 4 years ago. And I said to Mum, well, we'll take a cutting from that one and have another go. And I looked down a couple of days ago, and it was covered in this black shit, right?
Yeah.
And I got, as I said, I got this jeweler's eyepiece. And when you looked at these little sods all over these leaves, these millions of little creatures, with their little brains and little hearts pumping and stuff like that. But like Neil said, well, we ought to have a chat with Portland Down, where the old MOD likes to muck around with bugs and shit like that. And it's a bit like we said the other day about old Charlie Dowding talking about these Aryan whatever leaf miners. Where do these things come from?
He's never seen them before.
No, probably from old dodgy Charles Darwin's evolution story, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, interesting stuff. And a lot of our plants are actually doing fantastic. But certain things seem to be susceptible to... And the cars, if you could see the state of the cars here at the moment.
Oh, it's dreadful.
It is literally like someone sprayed yellow mustard powder all over them. And like we said, we've had a lot of pollen, but this is not pollen. I really don't care what anyone says, it is not pollen. But anyway, there you go. So here's the end of our Wednesday, and just to follow this up to this morning's shenanigans. We'll just keep bashing these out, because like I said, eventually people are going to start doing like the old movie and look up and go, what the is going on here?
Well, hopefully they will.
Yeah, but anyway, hopefully people have sussed out the other nonsense, but probably not, eh? Anyway, alright then folks, cheers.
Bye.